Welcome to Elis Cleanroom. I'm Matthew O'Toole, UK Commercial Director, and today I have a very special guest, Cleanroom expert Mr. Conor Murray. Conor, would you like to introduce yourself?
Thank you, Matt. Yes, my name is Conor Murray. I've been involved in clean rooms for over 40 years, from my first clean room in 1979 in microelectronics. Since then, I've been involved in pharmaceuticals, also in medical devices, in space. I've been writing standards for many, many years. I've been involved in various organizations around the world. So I like to think of myself as an expert after probably 40 years in the business.
So as a cleanroom expert, where do you think the industry will be in 2030?
Okay. Interesting, because as each decade goes by, I think we reach the pinnacle of cleanroom technology, and then I'm surprised. But I think it's important to note that we are the net beneficiaries of cleanrooms. And I think COVID has taught us that lesson in the last number of years about airborne contamination. So there are various technologies that have seriously improved over the last number of years and will continue to do so towards 2030 and beyond. Things like nanomaterials, lightweight batteries for various technologies, new medical device. Clean rooms are getting bigger and they're also getting smaller. And for instance, your Elis Air headgear is a perfect example of multiple technologies coming together, with the net benefit of delivering value in, say, aseptic processing and preventing moisture in these new big gigascale battery clean rooms.
So at Elis Cleanroom, we're always looking at innovation and for the future generations of cleanroom users. You've touched already upon the Elis Air, which we've developed. How do you think it could be used and in what industries?
Okay. Interesting you asked that question, because when I first looked at this, and in fact I was wearing it for at least 20 minutes, I noticed the freedom that it gave me and the comfort of the fit. So if I look alternatively in aseptic gowning, I'm wearing a snood tight around my forehead with a mop cap underneath. I'm wearing goggles and then a face mask. So there's no skin exposed on my face at all. And that's very claustrophobic. What's really interesting here, and you see the visor and the airstream, so you're getting a lot of air coming around my face, giving me that comfort. If I look at traditional headgear that would have used, like the Dryden suit back in the 70s, for semiconductors, they used to have a hose out the back of it, and you had a respirator kit around your waist with heavy batteries. So this is really unique. So it's an interesting element coming from clean rooms, would you believe it, where you've got very lightweight fans, you've nanomaterials, and you've a mechanism to control the airflow, the carbon emissions, and the heat buildup, and makes it really, really interesting. But the real applications is for the users in comfort in things like aseptic processing. And I think a really expanding market application is going to come into battery clean rooms, where moisture is extremely important within cell lines. So I think you have two major applications, one immediate in aseptic processing and one in the future in battery clean rooms.
So back in August 2023, the new Annex 1, much anticipated Annex 1 came out. How far along do you believe that the UK and Europe are with implementing those guideline changes?
I have to say it's relatively slow, but that's not unusual because this is a slow industry to change. What is very surprising is that in 2015, which is 9 years ago, they talked about this revision of Annex 1. So the main features in terms of cleanroom applications, particularly in gowning for Elis, have been around for nearly 10 years. So the implementation period was from the 25th of August 2023, so we're 1 year in. The key requirement is to have quality risk management and understanding your process to come up with a contamination control strategy. From an Elis viewpoint, the word gowning appears 15 times in 5 different sections, and the new section 7 is on gowning. So I like to think of Annex 1 as a call to action, to use the famous Latin phrase carpe diem, seize the moment, which is adopt new technology in a holistic way. And I think Elis Cleanrooms and other practitioners will play a big role in the adoption of Annex 1. The final comment I would say is this is a global document between the Pharmaceutical Inspectorate Cooperation Scheme and the European Medicines Agency, but it's gone from 15 pages to nearly 40 pages. That's a lot of reading.
At Elis Cleanroom, we are absolutely driven by sustainability. We are going to reduce our carbon footprint. We follow science-based targets and we've got ambitious corporate climate actions. We have actually been appointed to a board of only 12 suppliers out of 80,000 to the NHS to sit on this COP26 board to help them reach their ambitious targets by 2045. I'm very proud to be able to say that about Elis UK. What short-term initiatives and solutions do you think we should be encouraging and helping with our customers that they should implement to help with their targets?
Okay, well, I think that the most obvious one is share your journey. And it's all about education. The barriers to change for customers in a very established industry is the fear of change. But Annex 1 has told us to adopt technology, AI, robotics and automation. And what I really like about Elis is that you're using laundered gowns and you've got a take back part of your proposal. So you're taking back the gowns at the end of the life and you're looking to repurpose those. So you're taking that ownership in various means, and that's really important. So I would say share the journey, and we need to recognize that we're on a shared journey as custodians of this planet we call Earth, not consumers of natural resources. And that's a key message.
So, Conor Murray, thank you very much for taking the time to visit us here at Elis Cleanroom and sharing your insight. Thank you.
You're welcome, Matt. And what has really surprised me and I'm really interested in is the Elis headgear. I think this is a really interesting innovation. Coming from a laundry company in my previous knowledge, I was surprised in that. But I'm even more surprised and really keen to see that you're looking seriously at repurposing your garments at end of life. And in particular, you've just showed me sound insulation. So I like to see that you have a full life cycle view, which is a true part of circular economy.